Hi everybody, it's Tim here with another exciting update about Psychonauts 2. Usually I do these updates with Zach, but Zach is no longer here. He has moved on to other things. He had a huge impact on the game, and we wish him well. But I am still here, and that means I have twice as much work to do, but that's fine because we have a lot of things to get done before E3. And that's right, E3, the big trade show in LA. We're going to be showing Psychonauts. You can come to the show and check it out there, or look for it online, but either way, it's going to be very exciting because we have a whole bunch of new stuff to show you there. In today's update, we're going to be showing behind-the-scenes footage about the making of the game and telling the story of our newest design team member, Asif Siddiky. And you might recognize that name from the world-famous documentary crew, 2-Player Productions. And he is part of that team, but he also is part of our design team because he took part in a game jam we have here called Amnesia Fortnite. And this update will tell that story, so please enjoy. Darwin's Dinner, Devin Kelly. And the final one, oh, this can't be right. This breaks a lot of rules. The gods must be hungry, Asif Siddiky. Holy cow. Come on, Asif. Come here.
Over a year ago,
your friends at 2-Player Productions are probing.
Asif pitched at AF, which is Amnesia Fortnite.
Is Asif ready? You ready, Asif?
At Double Fine, anyone can pitch a game.
And you try and gather as many ingredients as you can in order to get them ready for plating. I'll be honest, I don't really know exactly what I need just because I have not done this before, ever.
So Asif did this great project for Amnesia Fortnite called The Gods Must Be Hungry, which we liked, but I was like, this is going to be a challenge in Amnesia Fortnite because to make this work, it's going to be a lot of handcrafting assets, and platforming is impossible to do in 2 weeks. Like, there's a million tuning things.
Rail sliding we definitely want to have. So.
Rail sliding's kind of tough without a camera follow.
Oh, yeah?
We don't have it, right? We haven't gotten around to it.
Gotcha.
And then I got to start looking at this. Do you see? It just is trying to go all crazy.
You've been watching people make games here for a long time, so you know exactly what's going to happen.
I know, kind of. I have a sketch of an idea of what to do and what not to do.
But I'll give you one tip. Don't let anybody film it.
Yeah.
Because that way when you screw up, there's like, ugh. You can see how much work it was during the Amnesia Fortnite project to make that work at all.
I just wanted to, like, I don't know, do something that I thought was big and special while I had the opportunity. Because all these people will go back to making games, and I never will. Yeah, looking back on the Amnesia Fortnite experience, I just remember it going by very quickly, and I feel like my memory of it now is just what's in the documentary. I'm so tired. I just remember being really stressed out all the time, and a little unsure of what I was doing, but then I learned a ton at the same time from, like, everyone else on the team. So that was, like, my biggest takeaway. Thanks, Brian, for doing that. You're the man.
Awesome. Well, here, look, you did it. You made a game.
Yeah,
right?
We made a game.
Oh, we'll see.
An amazing
we'll see.
team.
Maybe.
It's a game.
All right.
It's a beautiful game.
What the heck? All right. Holy cow. Exciting. Okay.
I was very proud of the team and thankful for them for realizing the idea that I had to that degree. You know, the clock was starting to count down.
Oh my God, you forgot the noodles in the ramen!
If he dropped something, there was like a big reaction, or like if he fell into the lava, there was another big reaction. Oh my God. Even though it felt really stressful, like it was a really important like trial by fire kind of thing, and like I had so much great support that it didn't scare me away from like wanting to do it again, I guess.
So we finished AF, we put it aside, we start working on Psychonauts 2 again. Asif has sort of been interning under Ryan.
Have you been doing stuff on Psychonauts since then? Well, no one tells me anything. What have you been working on?
Test levels.
What? No one showed me? Why didn't you tell me?
Just like learning like basic white boxing stuff and placing assets and things like that. Ryan asked me to help out more and more, like just as I had the time to, like whenever I could. And that was mostly just making like test levels and like metrics levels, basically, so that designers could have like a universal set of numbers to work from for all that kind of stuff before they started building levels.
Like, you got some good ideas, kid. Go make a metrics room. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you were doing that. Okay, one of the project leaders from Ninja Fortnite did a really solid job. And so we brought him on the project and gave him some work that we can cut later, because everyone's got to have something like that. And no one told me about it, so I've got to shut it down. Because that makes me feel threatened, with secrecy.
That just kept evolving over the months, and I started doing little parts of the real world in the game. Yeah, just a bunch of small tasks that eventually like ballooned to the point where I was making content that would eventually ship in the game.
So we're here at the last brain, and time is tight.
So Zach sort of pulled me aside and asked how I would feel about doing one of the brain levels, and it would basically be The Gods Must Be Hungry.
And so when it was suggested, like, let's bring that in as a level and let Asif make it, I was like, that makes so much sense. It's a great setup for the ideas. And also, Asif's always been, you know, we'll do these interviews, or he'll watch a team meeting, and he'll be sitting there back there taking notes, and then I'll get this email after the meeting saying, here's some ideas.
He sends me some drawings, like incognito sometimes, about meetings. Do you know this? Oh, he does.
And I think some people can't stop making up ideas and stuff like that. And you can see, you know, Asif kind of pushing against that and wanting to share those ideas. And I think that is great to let him have that opportunity to now do it in the level.
Cool. You know, I very well may not get an opportunity like this, so like, let me just say yes and worry about being scared later.
So we're gonna have Asif, because that was his Amnesia Fortnite level or project. He's gonna work on that with Will and Emily.
There are a lot of people touching it, and like, you don't want to be the person that like drops the thing you're carrying, right? Or like your corner of it. So in that sense, like I feel a lot of responsibility.
Hello. How's it going, you guys?
Oh, now I remember. Okay.
I feel like I know the answer to this question, but did anyone get a chance to read the document that got sent out last week?
I did read it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Quickly recap it for Jeff, who read it a long time ago.
It still needs to
doing
be a cooking game, and we're doing it, and it's going to be rad.
It's going to be awesome.
And so that will be an exciting part of our video game now, which is gonna be cool. So yay!
There is pressure to do this level a lot faster than the others, because I mean, it's a little bit more like dire at this point.
For as much like stuff as I've helped out with, and like, you know, whatever I did on AF, that doesn't necessarily like prepare you for like level design at this scope, basically. This big of a project and this many different considerations. So this is definitely like a whole new challenge for me at this point.
You can't think of it that way. You make it fun for yourself. That's what you gotta do. You can't like, oh, I gotta prove myself. You can't ever like try to prove yourself. It's impossible.
Yeah, and then that's it. And then, yeah, you'll just keep doing that for the rest of the dishes. And that's fine. I'm in it now, and I'm just welcoming the challenge, and, you know, try not to let anyone down, basically, and make them feel like their trust was well placed.
Asif, what an incredible egomaniac. Can anything cure his mental, well, forget it, never mind. I really like having Asif on the design team because he's really talented, and also that means he's not behind the camera, and he can't tell me to put my blue scissors away. Apparently they throw off the color balance, but there's nothing you can do about it now, Asif. Congratulations. So that's our update. Come see us at E3 if you're in Los Angeles, or look for us in the news, and we'll see you then, and thanks for watching. Bye.